It's just so funny.
The video is so ridiculous, right? it's so it's so ridiculous, right?
Yo, listen in the comments, man. Who thinks Juicy Smouye is suicidal? This man said, I am not
I am
suicidal.
not suicidal.
I am not suicidal.
Like somebody's gonna try to secretly hurt him because he's so important in jail. That's funny.
What do you get sentenced to? 150 days? What is
Yeah.
that? Like 5 months?
Yep.
Just do your time and move on. You know what I mean? Why
Five
are
months. Yeah.
you dragging this thing out? Like you did it. Like you did it. Okay, you know what? Let's just take the opposing side for a second. Even a day in jail, especially if you're innocent, is too long, right?
Right.
But given all the mounting evidence and just public perception of this particular case, I don't think you could turn around and bump into somebody that's aware of it and they wouldn't say, this nigga's guilty. So,
Right.
saying all that, if you were Juicy, right, would you just do your 150 and just move on? Because remember, when he comes out of jail, he still has to live his life.
Right.
And he's an entertainer, right? And how he makes an income is well by entertaining. So he needs to get gigs and so on and so forth. So do you think he has, I was gonna say enough of, but I'll just come out and say it. Do you think he even still has a fan base where he can release music, even if it's just independently? And do you think this fan base is still rocking with Juicy? Like, no, he's innocent. You guys are trying to railroad him, and this fan base just can't wait for him to come out and tell his truth in music. Like, do you think
Right.
that is real? Like, is there a fan base that Juicy has and that's riding with him?
Well, why am I laughing? You're probably saying to these questions. He's asking you serious questions, my guy. Why are you laughing? Because these questions are hilarious. For me to assume that he has some kind of fan base when he comes out would to be also to assume that he had a fan base when he was going in. So I listen, Juicy, all your fans came from the TV show, man. Listen, you didn't earn any of your fans from music. I just want you to remember that. So when you ruined not only your career but that of Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard, and all the other people that were part of Empire, because the show ended pretty soon after your dumb stuff, you know, I wonder what you were thinking then. I then say to myself, you know, I put myself in the shoes of Juicy Smollett and I see the type of people that he's interested in. I see what his type is because one of the people who testified apparently was in a quote unquote relationship with him, according to him, not according
Right.
to the other guy. Right. So clearly he was the female in that relationship. That's usually how it goes. The one who claims and the one who doesn't. But anyways, I bear with me. Is it really punishment sending him to jail? I mean, there's going to be tons of guys that are his type in the place that he is going, and he's into that type of stuff. I listen, Linda,
I'm
listen,
listening.
Linda,
I'm listening to
listen,
what you're
Linda,
saying. I'm not Linda, but I'm listening.
Linda. I'm putting myself in his shoes, and I'm saying this is the situation, and I have to find the best way possible to deal with this. I've watched all the shows. I've watched Orange is the New Black. I've watched the Wentworths. I've seen it.
Odds.
Maybe Oz. I've seen what you can get in return for something that I already enjoy. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Listen,
saying.
listen.
That's all I'm saying.
I honestly think you've already made the point that he doesn't have fans to begin with. But if he still wants to have some sort of reputable career after he leaves jail, just do the time. Because there have been many celebrities, and I use that word loosely when I'm describing Juicy, but there's been many celebrities that have actually done worse. Okay. And it's still bounced back. They were still able to sell records, get hired for acting. Brandy killed someone. Okay. Tim Allen was a coke mule, cocaine. Tim Allen, the nigga from Home Improvement. He was in Toy Story as Buzz Lightyear. The point is they owned up to their wrongs. So what I'm saying is that the public perception of Juicy is, nigga, you did it, and all you got to do is 150 days. Why not just do the 150 and come back out and try to salvage some sort of career? Because you're just being made out to look like a worse liar. So that's what I was saying. Like, even if he didn't do it, again, a day in jail is too long if you're innocent, but he's still got to make a living somehow. And you're telling me, and I guess it's quite obvious, that he never had fans to begin with. So it's not like if he just keeps up with this righteous cause and he comes back out, he's got this group of this cult following that'll just latch on to anything he does, be like, yeah, our man is finally out. No, you got no one. So just play ball, do your time, come out, be like, apologize. How about start there?
Right. And that's the point that this guy is making. The point that I was making goes along those lines. Juicy, play balls, okay, and get into the game. Because listen, based on the shows I've seen, you can get you some extra ramen packs. You might get some extra shower time. You get the personalized cell where you can put up the sheet and nobody's gonna bother you. These are things that make the life in there easier and more comfortable. And all you have to do is something you already like doing, Jesse. That's all I'm saying. That's the point that I want to get across during this segment, this pod.
You just want to get that point in there.
I want to get it all up in there. I want to get my point. All up in there. So I got where you're going with it.
What are your thoughts on this, man? And I mean, in fact, I already know your thoughts. I know you think he's guilty because you have a functioning brain, right? When he comes out, though, is he going to fade into obscurity? Or this is not the last we've heard of the Juicy Smouye story? He's really going to bring this thing home. I know it. He's going to like stretch it all the way out. He's going to try to get some sort of like Lifetime movie deal, something.
Well, he's still saying he's innocent. He's still saying he's innocent.
Still saying it.
Yeah.
Still saying it. Anyways, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And he really did single-handedly ruin Empire.
Listen, if you can get you some of that spicy chicken ramen, Juicy,
this guy's
get you the spicy chicken, okay? That's my suggestion.
Look, man,